Hi there, this is Paul Beckman, Polyamble Song. This is something called, I believe it's called a talk. It's a talk show of women talking, similar to The View. And I'm taping this right now. I'm going to tape it. I'm going to play it. It was recorded earlier today. It has a guest star on it, which is one of the doctors from the Doctor's TV show. So I'm putting this on to HealthTipRapSongs's, which is my YouTube channel, where I videotape or record the doctors. I also have another channel called Dr. Oz Rap Songs, but this is HealthTipRapSongs. In both of them, I record the health tips that are shared by the doctors or by Dr. Oz, and then create songs to reiterate the health tips for me, to help me, since I have a slight touch of autism. That way I remember the health tips better. And I've created a YouTube channel so that not only does it help me, but it can help other people as well with regards to a healthier lifestyle. Now I have a webcam happening, which is fully recording the video and the sound. You see my hand here, that's the one that is. But I have another webcam as backup in case that one fails, which it fails quite often. And this other one is a webcam, but I'm not using the video portion of it, just the audio. And the video portion is hooked up to some older software I have that still works and is taping whatever is on the TV itself or the VCR. So I'm going to be playing the tape that was taped earlier today on February 15th, 2012. It's now February 16th, 2012. But this was recorded on the 15th, and I did record the doctors on February 15th, 2012 as well. This talk show was recorded earlier. No, let's see. No, it was recorded on the 15th, that's right. I was about to tape The Young and Restless, and I ended up having to go and leave, and so I did leave, but I put this on record and it got what was on the talk. It so happens that Dr. Travis was on the talk, so I'm going to see this for the first time or listen to it. Also, I'm stealing, that's right, I'm stealing hours away from my sleep in order to do this, because the doctors is going to be coming on tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock and I want to tape it. But if I don't do this now, the chronology will be messed up. I'd rather have this, since it was recorded on the 15th, be put on to Health Tip Rap Songs now, before the show of the doctors airs on the 16th. It is past midnight, it actually is the 16th, but this is for the 15th. Sound confusing? Well, it's not. Okay, here we go. Dr. Travis on the talk. This is not the doctors, but Dr. Travis is one of the doctors on the Doctor's TV show. I'm Paul Beckman, Polyamble Song. I'll be creating all my songs freestyle. But once again, because I'm stealing hours away from my sleep, in fact, it's not only after 12, it's 2:49 a.m. right now. I still want to get a semblance of sleep, so I'm going to be lying down, and when I hear it come to an advertisement, I'll get up and sing a song. Meanwhile, I'll be listening to it. Hopefully I won't fall asleep. I would like to fall asleep, but I don't want to, because I'm doing this. When it's done, then I could fall asleep. Although I still have to sing the songs for Young and Restless too. Okay, here we go.
Well, our next guest isn't saving lives as a practicing emergency room physician. He's tackling America's toughest medical questions as host of the Emmy-winning talk show, The Doctors. Please welcome Dr. Travis Stork.
Travelers store when people in the modern age. Doctor who says right, shares wisdom and knowledge about the body and goodness time. Doctor Travelers store, where you and my book, you are on the top. Well, let's hear what you got to say.
Well, speaking of emergencies, with the release of the Demi Moore, we were talking about emergencies generally, and they released the Demi Moore 911 call, and then they didn't release those same tapes in the Whitney Houston case. So, how do you stand as a doctor? What's your perspective on this?
I've always felt that confidentiality is so important. The minute that you have a medical problem or emergency, we do not want to play these tapes, because what's going to start happening is people are going to start editing themselves. Or maybe I don't want to call 911 at all.
Yeah.
Because what if this ends up on the air? That is a travesty. And the more we air these 911 calls, I do think, particularly celebrities, are going to tell their friends, don't call 911 if something happens to me.
Did you hear the Demi Moore call? Because even in that call, what you hear is them kind of editing what they're saying. Well, she smoked something. They didn't say what she smoked. It's like this, but it's not like that. And so they're saying, we need to know the information so we can help this person.
Well, the minute you go see your doctor, you should be able to say anything you want. And our contention is that the minute you call 911, the start of that relationship as a patient, it is started.
Yeah.
And so whatever you say should be in confidence. The one thing in medicine is the minute you start editing yourself, we do not know what's going on. You have to be
It's
open and
dangerous.
honest.
Now, congratulations are in order for you because you're no longer a bachelor, right? So, tell us about your fiance and how you knew she was the one.
So Charlotte, she's also a doctor. She's a pediatrician. But the one thing about Charlotte is,
I'm sorry.
when I saw how she treated other people, she is truly the best person I know. And that's one of those things in life where if you can find someone that treats others with respect, it makes you a better person. So
Yeah, you can like aspire to.
Okay, on the doctors, you guys, you're a practicing emergency room doctor, you have the show, and you still work in Tennessee. You shoot the show here in LA, but you still go back to Tennessee to be in an emergency room.
yeah, so one of the things that has been unique about this experience is we're in our 4th year of taping the doctors. We all still practice medicine. And I think that what that allows us to do is share what we're seeing out there day to day.
Keeps you on top of everything.
Keeps you on top of things.
So share with us, what's the most preventable thing that people can do in their life so they don't end up seeing you in the emergency room?
Well, what most people don't realize, even trips to the emergency department, most of them are preventable. For younger people, it's usually a traumatic accident that could have been prevented. But as we're aging, the one thing I cannot emphasize enough, right now, 1 in 10 Americans have type 2 diabetes. Okay. The prediction is 1 in 3 by mid-century. Think about that. That is an astounding number. And diabetes, what does it mean? It means an increased risk of heart attacks, kidney failure, amputations, nerve damage, blindness. So we need to pay attention to this.
So eat less sugar, exercise kind of thing, or?
Well, luckily, the same thing that can prevent heart disease, which we're going to talk about, can also help prevent diabetes. Moving more and just making better decisions. I always preach it's the simple decisions you're making throughout the day that predict whether or not you will likely end up with heart disease, diabetes, etc.
I want to play a clip from your show, because one of the things that your show does, one of the many things I love, is that they give practical everyday advice. Let's take a look.
Your body's immune system, these are white blood cells, will eventually take care of that virus, eliminate it from your body. Medicines are not going to change that process. They may just change some of your symptoms. The medicines are for one thing, to treat your symptoms.
All right, this airs on Friday. Are there any secrets to never getting sick?
Well,